And in our community, we have a bunch of filmmakers, budding filmmakers. Every day they make different shorts. They've done a 3D, like the James Cameron type of movie, 3D animation. They've done that right here in our community. And we actually have a filmmaker in our studio from HCCI Computer Clubhouse. Harlem has a very good reputation in some respects and a very bad reputation in other respects. And so while all this is going on, the great learning process, the young people at HCCI are not immune to the problems that live in Harlem. Mm-hmm. So the movie that you're doing now, it's about school bullying.
Yeah.
We have a caller, Omar. We're going to interrupt you for a minute.
What made you want to do a film on school bullying?
Because I used to get bullying, and now I've been talking to different people, and they've been saying the same thing about to always to annoy the person and not to let them get to you. So I wanted to make this video to people that don't know about bullying, to let them know, inform them about this bullying.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
They used to say, all right, Martin, you having a problem with Tyrone. They would sit me and Tyrone down, and we both had to wait for the principal. And then Tyrone would get screamed on, and I would sit there shaking my head. Yeah, that's right. And then the principal would turn at me and say, "No, you're not getting away with it. You gotta learn how to be tougher. You gotta learn how to take it. You can't be crying every time somebody says something to you." So, you don't have to give us exact details, but I mean, has the process changed any from the time I was in school? They sit you both in the same room and they yell and scream at both of y'all?
For the yours, I swear you better stop. You don't know who I know. Stop bullying me, trying to show for the yours. I swear you better stop. You don't know who I know.
Yeah, there was violence involved. It got to a point where the girls approached me and my sister, and we were left nothing but to do but defend ourselves. So it turned into a fight, into a big brawl.
I have definitely been bullied before. I would say from kindergarten until about 10th grade. I experienced bullying intermittently all during those years.
We got into a big fight and I nearly almost killed her. Like, sometimes, it make you feel sad and angry sometimes, when you can't take it no more.
When I was growing up, I was not a very big person. I was kind of skinny. I used to be teased a lot also, because I grew up with two fathers, one African American and one Chinese. I used to make, faces and sounds like I'm Chinese. So, in order to deal with that, you try to, get tough in order to, to fight back or to ward off those individuals that are bullying you.
Give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Okay, I've been bullied, I've been pushed, I've been kicked, I've been punched. Now I'm laying in the hallway, about to get stoned, I'm about to get punched. Gotta get my mixed lunch, all because the kid got punched.
I will either get insulted or someone will try to hurt me or something.
What do you mean by that? Do it push you around?
Yeah, try pushing me around and picking on me.
Sometimes I tried to go along with it because I knew even as a kid that a lot of students bully each other because they don't know how to interact.
I try to avoid it, but I can't.
Okay. I mean, when you say that you can't avoid it, does it mean that the kids just starts with you, or that it just keep going on and on, you can't?
If I say something, someone will try to make it into a joke about me, and then I don't know.
Did you bully another person just to make fun of them, or just to be with the person that bullied you?
Yeah, I would. Unfortunately, I would have to say yes that I have. But as growing up, I learned that that's not the best thing to do.
He done took my lunch money, slapped me in the head. Now they think it's funny. Now I gotta go home to get my big brother spoon to stamp you out after school. Yeah, you thought it was cool.
Yo, let's go out to the SAA Bullies. They be pulling on my hoodie, tryna put me on the pulley. Yeah, I think it's funny, but ain't nothing funny, cause I hate being bullied. Can't you see why y'all cats always picking on me? Yeah, shit, give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Yeah, give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Yeah.
No, I never bullied anybody. That's pretty petty. That's not nice. I got bullied before. I don't like how it feels, so I wouldn't want to do it with somebody else.
I got an email one day, just totally randomly, from someone that I'd known from grade school, who just said to me, I know that when you were younger you were bullied, and if I was one of those students, I just want to apologize. So in a many years later kind of way, I did get some reconciliation with one of those students.
Did you ever have a good conversation with the person that bullied you?
Not until like after high school, like one time he came, like he was attending my high school that I was going to, and like we started like talking and all that, became cool. Cause I stand up for myself, like I wasn't having it no more. So I guess he started like to respect me for what I did.
Now if you've been bullied, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Now if you've been bullied, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Put 'em up, 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 yeah. Now I'm pass the mic to my man Omar. He gonna tell ya what's not cool to be bullied and what could lead to being bullied.
When you're younger, your life is one thing. When you get older, it becomes different. So I think my life will become different.
In which kind of way?
And I won't be bullied.
The more you grow up, the more it dies down. You don't get bullied. It's rare. That doesn't happen.
I try to avoid conflict, even as an adult. Sometimes you have to take a step back in order to move forward.
You know, I would say the most important thing I tell young people who get bullied is that it is temporary, that middle school or high school is not representative of the rest of your life, that in fact it does get better, and a lot of the people who push you around when you were younger go off and do their own thing, and you can be surrounded by more people that like doing what you like to do. I would say that when I was bullied, I realized that it was important to have friends and allies, because it's easy to get picked on if you're all by yourself. So I discovered by middle school that one way to avoid that kind of ostracism was to just make a couple of friends that I could walk the halls with or whatever. That was helpful.
Bullies think they're fly, but they're just getting by. We know they're really gangsters. I'm just with my mind. I don't mean it back. I'm all in the past. It's all in the back. Now I'm chill. I'm really good, Brad. I'm moving on. Full steams ahead.
Now give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Yeah. Now give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Give me it.
Sometimes when an individual is right up on you, you just got to step away to avoid conflict, and that's important. So there's certain strategies. You can be strong inside and still be who you are without having that verbal confrontation or without having that physical confrontation. So sometimes you got to use your brains instead of your brawn, and that's extremely important.
Bullies are jerks. You don't want to be like them.
Don't bully, because bullying is whack.
your lunch money, your cheese, your crackers, your cheese doodle,